Dámy a páni, ja vás vítam na mojom kanále u hry Kingdom.com Deliverance. Minule sme skončili tu v chatrči, tuším u mlynára. A pripadalo mi to tak, že vlastne to, čo sme doteraz odohrali, že to bolo vlastne také ako keby intro, uvedenie do deja, že vlastne na konci tej poslednej časti bežali vlastne také titulky, ako vlastne keď je film, tak vlastne to nejaké to zahájenie, intro a potom nabehnú titulky, že kto čo hral, hudba a tak ďalej. Takže teraz asi začneme už konečne poriadne hrať. Stretli sme Teresku, čo som pozeral teraz aj videa od Antyho, tak tiež vlastne čakal som, že tam v tej skalici, že keď nás tam ten išiel už zabiť, že kto sa tam objaví, ale objaví sa tam tiež Tereska, takže či ju zachránime alebo nezachránime, tam u tých pobehajov, tak sa to tak to vlastne prežila. No a čo ideme dneska robiť? Pomsta. Hlavné questy. Môj domov získať späť otcov meč, nájdi Mrkváča. Dobre, takže Markvark je premenovaný na Mrkváč a pomstiť rodičov. Probuzení. Bež za Rackem. Vezmi si své veci z truhly. Aha. Dlhý sa majú pomôcť s mlynářem peškem. Z kúži na trh. Dones koželuhový kúže. Aha, to sú ten kožušník. Takže pokecáme si s mlynárom a potom pôjdeme za Rackem. Povieme, čo je vo veci No a všimol som si, že vlastne jak to nahrávam, tak vlastne ten save, že to vychádza také hodinové videá, tak to je asi dosť lepšie sú tie polhodinové. Takže budem sa snažiť robiť len také kratšie polhodinové videá. No a tu na dovednosti vlastnosti. Dáme hviezdičku. Perkové body. Aha, nemáme nikdy žiadne perkové body, takže nič, dobre. Takže šup. A zabudol som sa ešte pozrieť, že kde to vlastne sme. Sme Pirkstein. Takže sme na Pirksteine. No a tam tú celú planinu budem musieť prejsť. Dobre. Nazdar, Terry. Však som dal Ečko. No tak poberme si veci. No, tak. Čo budeme potrebovať? Pánske boty. No toto. Jedlo samozrejme. Prošívaný. Kuklu. Kunešov klíč. Takže potrebujeme límec. Poberám. Louč určite. Kopšiva. Měsíčný odvar. Čo to bolo? No cez kvečko sa to zrejme potočne vylúči modrý nerane nelze, bla. Takže to vlastne skocím po mapu. Čiže to je nejaký mrkev. Tak. Lakte, nohavice, obvazy, samozrejme jedlo, peniaze, precviky s ním, precviky takisto, rukavice, slivovicu, starobylá mapa. Sú zapísané náhodce, Měl bych se kresbou žít, aby zjistil, co mní. Tak skúsime zobrať jednu mapu. Starobylá mapa je jedna. Ako ju otvorím? Tam sušené huby, nícier, šipy, prilbu, koženú vestu. A zoberme aj vestu. Aha, luk ešte. Luk. A ja nemám žiaden meč. Tak to je blbý. Takže mal by som sa dostať k sebe. Tam v rodnom dome som nechal Počku, v rodnom dome som nechal tam ten meč, tak ten by som si mohol zobrať nejak. Takže ponahadzujem. Aha, čiže ktoré je lepšie? Toto vyhodím. Tak. Klíče, kukla. Limec. Z kuklu sa znesie. Luk. Plecia, kalhoty. A rukavice. Helmu. A vestu. No, vyzeráme fešácky. Takže tu má akorát ešte... To môžem predať. Vezmi si veci z truhly. Dobre, pobrali sme si veci. Niečo. A jedlo. Ale. Sebrat. Placky. Dobre. Takže ako sme na tom? Nasytenosť 29. Takže napapáme sa. Kde sú tie placky? 3. Ako mohlo by to napísať, že koľko mi to dá jedla? Aha, čerstvosť, váha, cena, zdraví. Počítosť, nasytenosť 2. Aha, nasytenosť 9. Čiže toto keď zjem... 9. Dobre, dáva to po 9. A ten kachna dáva 26. No tak dáme si jednu kachnu. A predsík dáva 6. Mrkva 2, chren 2, jabko 2. Nic moc, ale... Dobre. Tak, poďme. Von. To je ten mlynár.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Prepare for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
No, už sme tam pooberali mŕtvoly, čo mi je tak troška aj ľúto, ale no, ideme do toho. Je zlá doba, musíme pristúpiť.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Tak, poďme von. A Terry, čau, ako sa máš?
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Tak to sme moc to nepokecali. No, lopatu. Kde by mohla byť lopata? Vonku. Je to jedlo, či sú to prázdne No, to sú len lyžičky. Takže to na nič. Taktiež nič. No, čo by robila to na... Nie, vylamovať zámky nejdeme. To na stalo vojsť, či... Sa nedá ísť, takže v mlyne skúsim pohľadať. To je čo? Pekný mlyn. Skúsim ísť dovnútra. Aha, tam vidím lopatu. No a zišiel by sa nám koník, že nejak by sa dostať do... Ale... Nejak sa dostať naspäť do skalice toho konia, čo sme mali. Dobre, takže tu máme. Dlhy sa majú plniť. Počtu značení. Prsten. To až tam. Probuzení. Dobre, takže skúsim nájsť hlavný vchod. Ja si myslím, že takto ako je cesta, že tu kde bude brána. Takže vybereme sa tajto. A zase som príde nejako prase. Ježke oči. Ale ako sa vraví, je byť lepšie prejdený ako prasa, ako mŕtvy ako prasa. Ja som vravel, že to nabije vchod. A čiže to na teoreticky... Čo tam je? Tam je ďalší tábor. Tam je nejaký dom. No. Tak, poďme za Rackem. Čo nám povie mešťan?
What else you, sir?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy Edens.
OK, dík za pokec. Stráž, to asi tiež hodíme reč.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
No, skúsim ju byť asi. Ale sem...
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now, bugger off.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
No asi. Väčšinou budeme sa radšej vykecávať. Tento už nechce kecať. No a... Kdeže je ten náš šéf? Á, tu na. Počkaj, tu na... A tu máme nejaký questík. Nová aktivita. Tak ideme za to novú aktivitu naprv. Takže to je takto a dozadu. Žobrák? Dobre, idem. Dobre, idem. Vlastne to je hlavná cesta je to. To je čo? Zbrojíš. Super. Koľko mám vlastne peňazí? Peniaze. Peníze. 33. Za to si asi nekúpim nejaký meč. Tam sú tiež nejaké obchodíky. Niečo. Krajčír? Kupec. Toto je čo? Pekár. Už som blízko? Kupec. Zbrojíš. Takže ešte ďalej. A teraz to má byť hore alebo dole? Dole. Pod hradbami. Teraz si dostanem ďalšiu nejakú takú bočnú misiu. Švec. Máchal.
Good day to you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that, and we got everything we need here. We've got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armourer. We've got a beautiful church and a fine alehouses.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you've got coin.
Tak to zkusíme.
Alright, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
OK. Čiže teraz by sa nám mali zobraziť tí prvá zmáchala Štepána. Hamáchal to bol tento. Cčko, Štepán. No tak to si necháme na budúce. Fight. A teraz ideme za našim chlebodárcom. Čiže vlastne tajta. Dobre. Za Racikem. Teraz to zoberiem po druhej strane, že aby som aj to na tieto budovy podokrýval, že čo je čo zač.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
My respects to you.
And another thing. What about our Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanuše gave him the whole of Perkstein for his use. He seems to be bearing up well considering all he's lost.
How do you like Rattay?
It's well fortified and well situated. And they won't get us as easy here as they did in Skalitz. And there's everything a man could want. Armourer, swordsmith, apothecary, taverns. It could have turned out a lot worse.
How are the Skalitz refugees faring?
Oh, me and the rest of Sir Radzig's men are alright. We live at the castle and we've got everything we need. But the others are just making it day to day. And they've lost everything. It's charity and arms for them, and the locals ain't as generous as they was. God knows how much longer we'll be stuck here. It ain't good.
How do you like the new castle?
It's a fine place. About the same size as Skalitz Castle. Sir Hanuše don't mind lending it to Sir Radzig, because he's got an even bigger one at the other end of town. Have you ever seen a town with 2 castles before?
Have you heard anything about those savages who attacked us?
I heard they're called Cumans. Sigismund brought them here from Hungary. By all accounts, we got off lightly. They say, in other places, they impaled people on spikes, skinned them alive, and even worse. Fucking heathen swine.
Thanks.
Dík. Tak sme si pokecali. Koník. Môžem zobrať? Nemôžem, to je nášho šéfa. Druhého tu nemajú. Tu? Žip. Nie. To je latrína. Sorry, dvere. Sorry.
Are you serious?
Nie sú schody? To kde je?
Hey, who's there?
Aha, tak potom asi ešte vyššie.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanuše, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Perkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Perkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanuše.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzik.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
No, takže hra uložená. Takže my budeme pokračovať sa na budúce. Mali by sme dostať nejaký výcvik. A už sa na to tešíme. Dobre, takže zadaní. OK, takže to by bolo pre dnešok všetko. Majte sa krásne, píšte básne, lajky, komentáre, zdieľania a ja sa na vás teším zase na budúce. Takže ahojte!